Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program. Today I'd like to talk about bad service. That's right, bad service. And I was talking to a good friend of mine, Greg, in Sydney. And Greg's a huge watch enthusiast. He absolutely loves wristwatches. He's 35 years old. He's got an ensemble of fuck-off pieces. These are all good pieces. I've eased Greg into this. He's got a Rolex Datejust 16234. He's got a no-date Rolex sub, a Rolex Explorer 2 16570. He's got an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, and he's got an Omega Seamaster 300 meter quartz. And it's quite an ensemble. It's quite an ensemble. But he told me on Sunday he went into the city, this is in Sydney, to have a look at some Pateks, because Greg, at the back of his mind, he wants to get one Patek as the ultimate fuck-off dress watch. And I've spoken to Greg for hours over the difference, whether you should get a 5196 or a 5296 or a 5127. I've spent hours talking to him about this very topic, and including 3919 and 5119s. So he's really a Calatrava nut. And anyhow, he went into to J. Farron Price on Sunday, and he just said to me, it's not like they were rude or obnoxious, but they really weren't helpful. He had a look around. No one sort of said, "Oh, hello, sir, how can I help you?" It was just very, very sort of superficial. They just... You'd expect more from a luxury brand. It's kind of strange. It's like this, There are guys out there who all their life they've wanted a Mercedes-Benz. And they've saved, they've sacrificed, and eventually they're about, they're middle-aged blokes, and then they go into the dealership and, they're ready to buy, okay? But the dealership fucks it up. I mean, they don't, I'm not saying that they're rude, but they just don't handle the sales kebab well. They don't turn it into a sale. They lose it. You know what I mean? And it's an interesting thing. I mean, Greg went in there. Okay, he was wearing Sunday casual clothes, but fuck, he's not a priest. I mean, what do you think middle-class blokes wear? And he's wearing the sub. I mean, a Submariner no date. If that doesn't fucking signify that you're a crazy collector, I don't know what the fuck else will signify. And he went in there, and they had no Calatravas. I mean, fuck. That's like going into Mercedes-Benz and they don't have any E-Class sedans. Fuck, what the hell? That's their bread and butter. The Calatrava is the model. He said they had complications. He said they had an ellipse, a couple of ellipses. Well, that's kind of a very specialized piece. You're not really... You want a Calatrava. That's what people want. And, it's quite interesting. Greg sort of... it's very interesting. He sort of told me that, he went there and he was really disappointed. No one asked him his name. No one gave him a booklet. I mean, fuck, this is a guy who's a watch enthusiast, loves the product, and, okay, he listens to the Archie Luxury channel, so, there's a high hope he would buy used. But, man, if they treated him well, and gave him a brochure and looked after him, fuck, he might buy retail. Yeah, there's always a small slither. Let's not forget, too, that Greg's wife is a fucking dentist. A dentist! If that's not marrying a gravy train, I don't know what is. I mean, fuck, what is he, his wife could say, okay, honey, I'm buying it now. And that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, fuck. It's just crazy. The service just wasn't there. And that's at J. Farron Price. It was, I mean, they weren't rude, they weren't obnoxious, they didn't abuse him, but they didn't acknowledge him. They just didn't make him feel. They didn't make him feel worthy. He felt they were a bunch of pretentious fuckers who weren't there to serve him. He said, "Oh, they only want you if you're going to buy a $30,000 watch on the spot." And I mean, man, that's a bad thing for Greg to say. I mean, fuck. These guys want to be friendly. Yes, they're an upmarket jewelry store, but they don't want any pretentiousness or. You got to treat your punters well, otherwise the fuckers don't come back. And he then went to Swiss Concept was closed, but then he went to Hourglass, and he said Hourglass was okay, but again, I don't think they had any Calatravas. I mean, fuck, what the hell's going on? No Calatravas? And I don't know what to say. I think Greg was a bit bitter about the J. Farron Price experience, and I can't fucking blame him. You know, you go in there to see your dream piece, and they treat you like shit. That's all I can say, you know? I mean, what does that say? What does that say? I mean, they weren't rude to him, but it wasn't. You got to acknowledge a customer. Hello, how are you? Can I help you, sir? I mean, fuck, it's not rocket science, is it? Or maybe it is. Anyhow, that's the story on Greg's shopping adventure. So, you know, he was a bit, you know, I don't know what to say. He's just, you know, it's things like that there that don't leave a good taste in your mouth for the mark. It makes him feel like, oh, that's not my type of watch. I mean, this is a collector. I mean, this is a guy with fucking 5 super duper pieces. The next step is to get the dress watch, for fuck's sake. I don't know what to say. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you fuckers think.